Okay, so uh, so the I have just split the screen, and above screen is actually the front end code, and below screen is the below part is the backend code. Let me show the basic sanity check for here. Rub check, it all check passed. Then PyTest. I have implemented the four test for the unit test for this. All are pass. Okay. Now I'm going to start the backend server, backend service. So it is the command income. Okay. So it will start on the 8000 port, and this is a front end that based on the React Next.js. Okay, let us come to start. Okay, so the front end is started on the 5173. Okay, so I'm going to open that port, localhost 5173. So this is the basic UI created using the React Node.js white. Okay, so here it asks, there is some basic summary that this application will summarize your Google Drive files instantly. Okay, continue with the Google. It will ask for the pop-up window will ask for the username potential. Okay, so as this application is not publicly published, okay, and verified by the Google Cloud, that's why it is giving the verification error and give the warning. Google hasn't verified this application, but still we can continue with this, and we can go to the Google Cloud file summarize and unsafe. We can give the Google okay, access to this application. Okay, yeah. So here you will see my Google files. I have created this how to clean Google space file for the just is a Google document file, and others there are some docx file also and PDF file also. So this project actually I have filtered the only docx uh, docx PDF and the Google Drive Google document only. So you will see the only that such type of file on the UI. Okay, here search filter is also there. So if you can search for that, yeah, just it is a file based search of me. So let me check this. Yeah, select this and enter. So this is going to be a backend. The request is going to be a backend, which actually do the LLM call, which actually download the file and do the LLM call to summarize it and show the results, a summary of the that file contents. Okay. Uh, yeah. So this is a summary. I have printed in the format of bullet formats as we get from the LLM. So yeah, so let's try the another. This is just Google document file. So here is the one Google application document file. Let me summarize it. It contains some text about LLM projects, what that project has done. Let me try that. So as it's actually downloading the file from the Google Drive, reading that file in a chunk. So I have a max 20,000 character limit for the complete file that I'm going to send to the LLM. Okay, to get the summary of that file content. So here is the bullet informations, that summary of that the file what it has contained. Okay, so I also implemented the cache. So as we have already read this process that file and cached it, so it is marked as a cache, and whenever I going to do some summarize, it is actually showing from the cache. So it will not call LLM function again to summarize the file. Yeah, so here also it is marked as a cache. Okay, let me try for the Python coding practically. This is actually huge file. Let me try with the some simple file. So, yeah, so this is actually a job description file. So senior Python developer for the appware company. So you will see that the summary of this file. Yeah, So this is a job description opening for the person by the developer at the appware and application need to be sent to the site. Okay. So here actually the files contain, if you want to see, let me show you. So actually, yeah, one observation that when I'm actually uh, so getting the Google Drive file, it actually receiving the recent file first. So here you will find the latest file one. Okay. So this is the actual PDF file which contains the job description. Okay, that we just summarize on the UI. And then this is a how to clean Google Docs. Is it Google Doc file? Okay, yeah, Google Documents. So these are the contents of these files. So how to clean the space, Google Drive space. Okay. And, and this LLM project 6 file we are actually. So it is a stay. It contains the Google that project details about what that contain. Okay, and we get the summary of that. Let me show it again. The UI. Okay, so LLM cache. Okay. Yeah, so it is actually given the Google GitHub link and all this. Yeah, so almost done. Only folder wise, I am not showing the folders here. And yeah, and let me show you the code also. Just basic walkthrough. So this is the backend. So here, so this is the code structure for the backend. So here is the app. App contains the distribution, the route, auth, which actually do the Google authentication, core, which actually contains the config, logging and rate limit support. Drive is a client, Google Drive client. The reader actually contains the different reader files based on the files read functionality. Then summary that is actually contain the LLM calls, uh, and here is the actually prompt. Yeah, so yes, I mean the combine the following summary into the concise high signal summary and some rules, and this max words. Okay. And the model I use, you can see here, yeah, GPT-4o mini on this. This is the backend, and then so this is the front end. So here actually having the logo file, then SRC folder contain the API, backend, here the React and CSS file on all the front end files. So here is the structure. And all is this is based on the npm, and the backend is using the UV framework. So this is a PyProject 2ml files. Okay. I also create the Docker, but as of now, I'm not deploying deployed on it on any service, cloud or uh, any cloud, AWS cloud. So I am just demonstrate that on the local machine. Here you can now. Yes, that's it. Thanks.